The most anticipated hour of the day is here. Welcome to Upstate Live with Joey Hudson, your source for the big trending topics and the stories that are about to fall through the cracks, combined with great guests and freewheeling audience participation. Buckle up, it could get rough. It's Upstate Live on 94.5 WGTK, The Answer.
I hope we have better. I mean, yesterday, for me, was proof that crazy never takes a vacation up here. It was all pre-packaged. It was pre-planned. It was orchestrated. You know, kind of like a meatloaf lean cuisine. You know, you just pop it in the microwave and here it comes. I mean, it was a circus. And I think it was pre-planned all the way down to the protesters standing up and screaming. And I don't care whose side you're on. If you try to disrupt representative democracy, you ought to be prosecuted. That's part of the problem. These protesters stand up, scream, disrupt the proceedings. They're taken out, and many times nothing ever happens to them, and I don't think that's fair.
U.S. Senator John Kennedy, a Republican from Louisiana, I think his description of yesterday's events is correct. It was a circus, and that's being nice. He was a little optimistic this morning as he said that he hoped that things would be better on day 2 of the Senate confirmation hearings of Judge Brett Kavanaugh. The senator appearing on Fox News' newsroom confirmed what we already knew, that yesterday's outburst by both the Democrats in the Senate, the liberal leftist protesters who were in the hall yesterday during the first day of Kavanaugh's Supreme Court confirmation hearings, all of this was pre-planned, of course. We knew that. It's just kind of been confirmed now that these were not just spontaneous outbursts. These disruptions were premeditated. These groups knew what they were going to do as they went into yesterday. Today, unfortunately, has not been much better. During his opening remarks, Senator Grassley said that over 70 protesters in the audience were arrested yesterday, but allowed that the protesters have a right of freedom of speech, saying today will be different. But the protests continued. Last count I saw, about 26 protesters had been arrested throughout interruptions throughout the day. The first 30 minutes of today, immediately following Senator Grassley saying this. The first 30 minutes, you had screaming. People screaming their dissent of Judge Kavanaugh's nomination. Here's an example from earlier today, after Senator Grassley had said that he hoped things would be better.
When I was became a judge on the D.C. Circuit, I had a case called Hamdan versus United States. Who's Hamdan?
This is a position of integrity. This is a position of protecting the inalienable rights of all persons who live in this country. If you are a man of integrity, you yourself would cancel these hearings. You yourself would remove yourself. That's not anywhere, Angela. This is not integrity. You can click on the card. You can change it. We don't work for you. Representatives, 2.8 million more of us than there are of you, and we give them justice to represent us.
Sir? So in the Hamdan case, Hamdan's one of bin Laden's associates. You will never have a nominee. Chairman, should I proceed?
Yeah. This is coming out of my time, but that's okay. Let these people have their free speech and interrupt the other 300 million people. Listen, that this is your opportunity to speak to the American people and for them make a judge about it if they want to affect what the other 300 million people hear from you.